Now, you mentioned this young German is actually over in the United States of America at the moment, training, and so you've not necessarily seen so much of him recently?
Yeah, definitely. I haven't seen him, I think, since June, so...
He's having a great day here, his best result by far so far at senior level. He also talked a little bit about he's making that transition from junior to senior. I mean, that is a tough transition, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially in Germany, we have a very strong national team, so it's like in other countries, for example, Italy, it's very hard for younger fencers to get into the team, and yeah, I'm very excited about him to be here in the final, and I'm very curious about what happens next.
So where is he training in the States?
He trains in Ohio State. His brother is also there, but he left a few years ago. I think it's his second year now. Dominic went to America in August, I think. So.
And is this for studies as well?
Yeah,
as
for studying. Yeah. I mean, in Germany, the system is not very helping athletes to compete or to practice, and so he decided to move to Ohio, and I think it's a good decision for him. We will see in future.
Seems to be working for him today.
It worked out today.
He's in the quarterfinals, but it's actually Ilya Motorin that's got the better start. He's leading 4-1. He's not had a bad season so far, the Russian. He's certainly not one of the top ones, but he made a 16 at the Giro World Cup. As he goes 5-1 up with a parry riposte. We have Vasil Melenshev, the referee for this quarterfinal. Possibly the most respected referee on the Sabre circuit?
Yeah, definitely one of the most respected. I mean, there are a couple of very excellent referees, and I'm pretty sure he's one of these guys.
Yeah, we usually see him at the tail end of competitions, presiding over the medal matches. You have to say, though, that the 25-year-old Russian seems to be
more aggressive
and very much dominating the fight, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think there's an element of nerves from your German teammate? Hesitation?
I would be nervous in my first final, so no, definitely. I mean, it's totally new. I'm pretty sure it's totally new to him, fencing on the final piece, and as you can see, he didn't focus too much in the beginning, so it's going to be very tough for him.
Yeah, 8-2 down. Dominic Koch is a whole world of pain. We see Christian Bauer there talking with Ilya Motorin. They look very relaxed, very calm. Look, for people that perhaps don't know fencing.
Sorry for
interrupting
you, but that was definitely Passavant. So he crossed his legs, and yeah, now it's too late to say anything.
Yeah, so you're not allowed to cross your legs in Sabre. Matthias is going to let his coach and the German coach and his dad know about that crossing the legs. You're not allowed to cross your legs in Sabre because it speeds the actions are too fast, and so the rules were changed some time ago to stop fencers when moving forwards, crossing their legs, and they couldn't just sprint at their opponent. Just slow them down a little bit. Now, had the referee seen that would have been a yellow card, right?
Definitely, and I'm not sure if both lights were on, but that would have been a touch for Dominic.
Well, and for sure, you let your dad and the German coach know about it, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be keeping an eye on that, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Next time, I mean, that's a very important to keep an eye on that. I mean, would have changed something. And maybe he crossed his legs again.
It looked like that. I'm now keeping an eye on it, and I thought he'd crossed his legs. The Russian, that is. So what you're looking for is the fencer on the right. He's not allowed to bring, when he's going forwards, he's not allowed to bring his back foot in front of his front foot. And we think we saw that again. And Matthias is now letting the the coach, not only his dad, but also the personal coach of Dominic Koch, know about that decision. You can see that it's very close a couple of times for Ilya Motorin. His back leg coming forwards. Look, just going back to what we were talking about earlier on, this tension, the nervousness, it really does make a big difference because you end up getting very tight until your actions don't flow. And Saber, that must be suicide.
Yes, definitely. I mean, in this moment, Dominic has to really calm down as he does right now. I mean, the first part of this bout was over too fast, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, that's why you're here. We want to hear your opinion. But all of a sudden, Dominic Koch has started to just show a little bit more promise here.
Yep.
And we've seen that time after time today that you're not out of this until the other person scored 15 hits.
It's not over yet. Yeah, very nice.
So there, Ilya Motorin jumped into distance with his arm right back, and the German was ready for him. 7-12, it's a great little comeback. Needs to keep it going though. Motorin opens up the distance, tries to draw the line.
Nice.
Koch scored a number of hits in a row now.
Finally, he reaches his opponent with his attacks. I mean, without attacks, you can't win a bout.
Yeah, you need a good balance of attacking and defensive fencing. There, Ilya Motorin just opened the distance a little bit to find the moment to attack his opponent. And now, that looks like a nasty little groin strain there. That really can be debilitating. Yeah, it really can be debilitating to get a groin injury in fencing. Any tiny movement of the legs is excruciatingly painful. It looks like he's come back. He looks okay. Just reaching out. He has got a very long attack, this Russian.
Yeah, it's super long. Yeah, I had a couple of problems with him too, so I know how it feels like.
Russian blocks that one out. Dominic Koch also blocks out the resulting riposte, and then Vasyl Malenchev calls halt. I think there was just a tiny little slip off the piece there from the German, as we just saw on the replay. Oh, a great bit of distance there. Ilya Motorin just had too much for the German. He's had a great day today, but
it's not over yet. Maybe he crossed his legs. Yeah, definitely. But I think the fences, they do not realize it.
Hands have been shaken now. Usually that signifies the end of the fight. Vasyl Malenchev says the fight's not over until I tell you.
But that's these are moments you do not. I mean, if you're so young, you haven't seen this before, and if I would have done the same, I think. But yeah,
he is definitely coming out with the cards.
And the big problem is that no one hasn't seen the ones before.
And we think that's the third one, don't we?
Yeah, third or fourth time. Yeah.
So that could have been 2 extra hits for the German, but Motorin steps in, lures the attack out from Koch, and it is Motorin that does score the 15th hit and goes through to the semi-finals. Yeah, you talked about experience there, Matthias, and you got quite angry when they started shaking hands.
Yeah, I mean, the bout wasn't over. The bout is over when the referee says it's over. So you won't finish or quit until it's over. And I mean, it was a very tough opponent for Dominic. But there were some moments where maybe the referee or the coaches should have